Hello and welcome back to Void Hunters episode 5. Y'all, we are starting in kind of an interesting area. As you can see, I have a lot of ocean behind me, and as we look forward, I have a ton of mushrooms in front of me. I wanted to start here because this is going to be home. This mushroom island is a little bit west of our community area, and we found it pretty early on, and I asked the server, I was like, hey, would everybody be okay if I claimed this as base? And so far, all lights are green. So we have, my dash. That was sketchy. That was the sketchiest little dash ever. I need rockets. But, so we have a home. I am going to get to work. I don't exactly love all the mushrooms. I love them as building blocks, but, we can't be living inside all this fungus. I want to clear this out, so I'm going to get started on this, and also I have a lot of stuff planned for this week. Mostly I want to clean up everything that I've kind of left. Hi, friend. Do you want some of my pie? I'm pretty sure that you guys don't eat pie, but I threw it badly. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted already. But I want to start cleaning up some of the projects that I have left unfinished. So in addition to moving over here to this area, cleaning up the mushrooms, I will be finishing some of the community projects. This is the wool farm that I haven't finished the exterior on. This is the safety tunnel out to the Ender, and oh, hello, and a nice like end portal room, and a few other little bits and bobs. So I'm gonna get started on this, and we'll bring you back for a couple updates. Welcome over to my first cleanup community project. As you can tell, we are very much in the stronghold. So there is the portal that we come through if we have to take the long way and not the waystone. And then here's the portal room. It hasn't changed since day one. Well, not day one. The day that we came over to fight the dragon. So we have still the respawn bed, a little AFK hidey hole. We didn't even take care of the lava. So really, this is, it's basic. We want to make it nice. And so I brought over some materials. Let's not accidentally fall through. So I'm going to set this over here. I think this is going to be my project area. So I brought over some materials, and I'm going to include a waystone. I'm not going to set it down yet. But basically, because, well, actually, you know what? I am. Temp. Just so I can show you this, because the traveling between dimensions costs levels. Sometimes when you die and you don't have levels, it's hard to get back to the Ender to start, like, you know, repairing gear or anything. And if maybe you die at, you know, a farm in a different dimension and you want to get back quick to your stuff, it can just be challenging. So if I put this one in the portal room, that's literally as close as you can get without it costing you anything. And then wherever you are in the world, if you need if you need to get to the Ender, it'll be free and save you a lot of time. So I should have deleted that waystone, but oh well. So I brought over some build materials, and this is the update that has the fairy lights. So I'm going to try to use these. I don't know if I'm going to do string jet just because it doesn't feel like it's going to fit the vibe. So I left some of them just as the little blips. So this is what they're going to look like, and create light. And I think if I put them on one of these dark blocks, like, they're going to basically blend in, is my hope in there. So that we can have a pseudo hidden. Glad I have self-touch. I do not want to anger the locals. But basically have a hidden light source. And then also the very last thing I'm going to update y'all on is I'm going to try to be tricksy. There is something to do with the dirt, bone blocks, and red mushrooms in my inventory. If I can figure this out, if this works, we will be right back. If not, I might take a longer cut and start decorating. But some of y'all might know what these three ingredients are for. So we'll be right back. Me being tricksy worked. These are super OP blocks. Mushroom blocks just overpowered the end portal frame. Blocks that are not supposed to be movable or breakable just got grown over with some of this fungus. See why I can't live with it on my island? It's just gonna take over all my builds. That looks okay. That is super trippy. This is genuinely the first time I've ever broken the portal blocks. Oh, look at that! Oh, that is so weird. So if you want a little bit of a lowdown, you can always Google it. It's super easy, or YouTube it. But basically what you want to do is dig, so where the portal was, then there's a block here, 2, 3, and then on the 4th one down, come over one, and then just grow up a little mushroom right there. That's it. It has to be the red ones, apparently. The brown ones don't work quite right. But this is genuinely, like, super trippy to be at eye level with it. And other than the hitbox, I can't see it. Now, it should still work, so let's go ahead and test it real quick, and then I'll come back and clean up my extra mess. Yeah! This is amazing! Okay, now I just gotta get back there. Ooh, for once, Pastel did a smart thing. I set my spawn here, so we're right back. So here we go. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of an interlude from the build, and I ran a bunch of vaults. We did our first cake vault with the group, and we've run a bunch of just regular ones, and I wanted to bring you guys back for 2 updates. The first of which is this is going to be my first official fully retired set of gear. Now, if I take the chest plate off, you can see it still has quite a bit of durability, really. But and I'll show this in a second, I've got plenty more chest plates that I just don't want to lose it. It was my first one that I got, and I had to take that off so that I could get this. So the totem, the vault idol, is still doing good. I actually got a repair core in one of my like mystery boxes or something. I can't remember where I got it, but I've had it for a while, and I put it on this and it brought it back to life. So this was almost broken. I had like 33 durability left on it, and then I put the repair core on and it took it back up to that 1360 you see there. So I'm still using this in the vaults. It helps a lot, where it says that hunger immunity. I don't have to stop and eat as often, so I can travel further and get some distance. But I never did use the shield because this has always been in my offhand. So I'm gonna retire the shield because I moved my gear, first of all. So I'm starting a collection of ores for myself that I can use on private like my builds and stuff. Sorry, words. This is where my gear is now. So you can see I have a new set of backups coming. The only thing I'm really short is a helmet. I'm still using a Vault 8, but that could change very soon. We ran lots of vaults. I cannot tell you how excited I am to do this. I have been holding these for like 2 days now. 2 days of vaults. So we're gonna start. Boom, 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 boom. There's so many. Druid. Rusty Knight leggings, Orc leggings, Axe 10, Kitsune. Oh my god, check out this axe. Okay, I think this is my favorite. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. I'm so glad. It was so worth the wait. And look at the helmet. Dude. Oh, the Druid helmet is adorable. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let's see what these look like. Oh my god, I am like cracking up. Oh yeah. Oh, freaking love it all. And these boots, oh, they're like clogs. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's get up where we can see a little better. Look at this. Rawr. Rawr. Unfortunately, I didn't get a new chest transmog. But it's, some of this is cool. Okay, so we're going to definitely have to, let's pull these all down. Let's check out what the gear is, actually. It's probably not great, but that one has an empty suffix. Empty suffix plus 7 health. Oh, that's huge. And of course I have like no food on me. Hold on, let's get, I had one walnut. I did not expect to be recording this long. Let's get in here. I think I have some, yeah, we have some golden carrots. These were supposed to be backup. And I have no axe, or no pick, because I threw all my new stuff in my hotbar. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is, I can't believe that one pair of pants gives me +7 health. That is huge. That is amazing. And it has a lot of durability. So I think these will definitely be, and an empty suffix. Let's go ahead and go add what we want to see, maybe? Let's see. Okay, this is the special pair. I know, now I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Okay. Amplifying can be used to modify, add a new random modifier. Let's do that one. And it added soulbound. That's hilarious. Because if I have failed to mention, I feel like I haven't mentioned it in a recording yet. But if I have failed to mention, we are playing casual here. Now that we are past level 10, if we die in a vault in a regular Void Hunters server, we could stand to lose our stuff. But the server, everybody on the server is new to modded and brand spanking new to Void Hunters. Like, none of us had played before version 3 that we're on now. So we kind of all agreed that it would be really, really amazing if we could keep our stuff. And so soulbound doesn't help as much for our server. I might try to reroll it, but then no, we're not, because I don't want to get rid of that health. Let's see, what else we got? So 8 mana. Ooh, see, another soulbound. It's not great, but it's not terrible, because that one has an empty prefix and an empty suffix. The Vault Axe. Oh my goodness. Cleave range, increased damage, spiteful, healing cloud, soulbound, and attack speed. That's amazing. That one's not bad. I don't like poison cloud. I've not gotten used to it. Not bad. The Kitsune boots has an empty suffix. Let's add that. +3 health. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. So +7 health with the new boots, +3 health with the new, let's add this. Also, it is nighttime. What do we get? Hey, extra mana is the new, no, item rarity is the new one. Okay, let's add our new pants and our new boots. Check that out. I think this is the highest I've been for health. That's 26 health. Also, I just realized party. Yeah, Bolt and I just got done running a couple more vaults. We didn't get any gear this last time, but look at that. That's the highest I've been on health. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. And then what have you got? Not much. That one's not terrible. But yeah, so we've got some choices to make. I'm keeping this set of gear on right now. This is kind of my like just backup gear at the moment. But I'm going to sort through this, pick out what I really want. Oh. I really like the helmet, but it doesn't have much. The empty suffix though. Let's add to Miss Z is in the wrong camera angle. Also, oh yeah, that's the right one. So let's add and soulbound. I feel bad that I'm not totally embracing soulbound. Oh, but I freaking love that helmet. Oh my gosh. Okay. It just makes me feel like all nice and cozy, because like I feel like I have a hood over my head, and then like I can charge and like attack people. Okay, so those are the updates I wanted to do here. So we're gonna retire here, and I'm collecting ores, and we went through all the gear. So now I'm gonna sort through this, and then I will meet you over at the build site for an update. Okay, we're back for a build update, and I'm super excited. So looks a little splotchy behind me, but when I turn around, check this out. We got floating crop circle stones. I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. It's amazing though. This is the plan. This is the amazing plan that Zelda has. So basically, okay, so we know that this thing is floating now. Ta-da! Woo and ah, amazing. Now I planned up there because, instead of like oops, hold on, let's just do this. I planned up here because I dug out a room above the end portal room to start with, because normally what I do is I'll dig down and I'll do like a fog effect floor for you know, kind of a big effect, but I want to try to build something that looks a little more interesting. So this is actually the map that's gonna be like down here at this level. So we're going to have platforms and then little bridges that connect them. And on this side, I tried to get it as close as possible to the OG portal so we don't have to do too much in the nether. I think I'll be able to put it in the same place in the nether, but may have to move it a little bit. But then on this side, we're going to set the waystone. So either way, people can get here if they have waystones unlocked or by nether travel. And then I'm going to have like a vaulted ceiling to this place. So I wanted to bring you guys in for this update. It took me a lot longer to kind of dig and plan than I thought because I did it on stream and I was super distracted and everything in Minecraft always takes longer than I expect. So we might not get to the sheep farm or wool farm builds again this week. I'm sorry. It's at least functional. This room is technically functional but very awkward. So I don't want to leave too many of my projects a mess, and I'm really inspired for this one. So I'm gonna crack on with this one. And if I don't come right back here, we will stop by the gold farm for the final update on the storage there, because that's another headache. I'm in the middle of 3 headaches. Why am I doing this to myself? I am happy to report that the gold farm is functional. 100% completion now. Last episode, I did say that I thought we were 90%. No, that was wrong. The trapdoors and naming the piggies, and getting the storage area set up took a lot more time than I expected, a couple more hours at least. And then I did do a test run for, like, I stress tested it for about 30 minutes just to make sure everything was working. And you'll see I'm at 97 levels. I waited there until I got exactly 100, and then I teleported back to like clean up my inventory and stuff. And the waypoint took my 3 levels. So we're headed back right now. Let's go ahead and go gold farm. And the game is spookily quiet because this farm is crazy loud. The minecarts, because they have been slightly disrupted, make them like moving noise. So I have to come over here completely quiet to begin with. And now, okay, that's the first one I've seen of them. I think the snow takes them out. So what we're going to do is we're going to AFK. I'm getting ready to go to work. And so my named guys, I can't see the named guys. They're supposed to be in the corners. There we go. There's one of the named ones. So you don't want to hit them. I'm going to take a pot shot at this dude that's like really close to us. And then the half hour that I ran last night, they kept their aggro. They stayed, they stayed mad. They walked off the top, except like right here on the corners. Sometimes they do still get stuck, but then after a while, another one will come and push them. Like we may just, almost saw right there. So I'm gonna leave myself parked here. I'm gonna check back in at lunch, and we'll see. I'm definitely gonna be back over my 100 levels again, but we'll see. Hopefully I don't break the farm, and all goes well. Well, we officially have a few more levels. However, I died. I got a message in Discord that said I was slain, so I knew to expect this when I came back. Let's see where we spawn. And I don't know if they were... Oh, hi. I don't know if they were able to recover my gear or not. But this is exactly... Well, not this specific scenario, but this is exactly why we have this temp area that we're going to set up, is because I can't get to... Wait, no. I can't get to the end, but I'm not trying to get to the end. I'm trying to get to the gold farm. So I need to get to the end so I can get levels so I can get to the gold farm. How about that? Let's do it that way. Yeah, because otherwise I don't know how I'm getting my stuff back. Wait, I'm being dumb. I'm so shook. I'm shook. Okay, I must have gotten knocked over. Woo! We got it. Okay, and it looks like... Oh! No, that would have been there. Okay, never mind. I was like, maybe I got that. Interesting. So at least one side is messed up. I can't tell if there is minecarts in there. So yeah, so I'm gonna troubleshoot this and then go back to work. And maybe we'll try again. Maybe. Bye. Oh dear. I have to cut in here a little bit. I was going to bring you back over to the base when we were all completed. As you can tell, I'm like, I don't know, 3/4 of the way done, roughly. And I was so close. I was so close. But the server has just updated to version 5 of the data pack, or of the mod pack. And you'll see up in my top right corner, I went from having 3 unspent skill points to having 14. But I'm level 14. So how did I get so many skill points? Well, that's because this newest update, they changed a few of the abilities and the talents. They changed the stats on them. And so what they did, instead of nerfing something that people had actively paid into, so the heal, for example, when we look here, I don't remember what the old stats were, but as you progressively level this up, it's gonna work different now. So the cooldowns, the mana costs all look a little bit different. And so what they decided to do was, hey, that's not really fair to people who've invested in these based on what stats were already here. So we're going to give back all the skill points, all of them, and let people restart, which actually I kind of am not hating, because like I had mentioned when I was choosing from before, I had chose Ghostwalk, I had chose Tank, I had chose Tank, and I hadn't been using them because I wasn't super comfortable with them. So I think this is going to give me an opportunity to really invest more in skills that now I understand. I've been through a few vaults. I can tell kind of where my skill set is and where it is not. So Stonefell may be beneficial for me, especially since now it's that's already better than the last time I saw it. It was 0.2 seconds before. That was nothing. You had to activate it as you hit the ground, basically. And so, 0.5 seconds, slightly more reasonable. I can't MLG, but I could activate this when I know I'm falling. So it's gonna matter, kind of which way I want to go. And then as you can see, there are some new triggers. So what I'm going to do is I am going to spend a few minutes really concentrating on what I want to select. And then I will be back with my final make and maybe to show my last few points. But like I said, I really want to think about this. And then I also want to think about these and see kind of what's going to benefit me the most. And then real quick, the only other update I've got for y'all right now is that we have loot belts, which is slightly better even than double pouches. Multibo Bob, the player on the server right now, is the player who is unlocking all of these for us, and he is absolutely grinding. He is cruising through these so that we can get these upgrades. And then this is another one of the things that he can give us these, I forget what they're called. I think they're called upgrades too. But he can give us these something's like a magnet or a stack upgrade or a void upgrade or something. So we can look into that too. And I'm going to have to save my settings again because it forgot. But again, I don't know how I've made some of them green and some of them not. I really have no idea. So again, if anybody knows how I have done this, how I've made some of my slots green, because it doesn't have anything to do with this, unless maybe it's that, I don't remember. So let's just, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna buckle down and focus and do some researching, and spend my skill points. Woo! I'll be right back. Okay, it's been basically a whole night and whole day, and I think I'm ready to make my final selections. As you can see, I have 5 unspent skill points, so let me show you what I started with. What abilities. I went ahead and doubled down on heal. So I've upgraded it twice. So I heal 3 hearts, cost me 12 mana, and it's renewable every 9.5 seconds. I can't remember what the old stats were, but I feel like this is still going to keep me mostly safe. I would like to upgrade it again, but I'll show you why we're not upgrading it yet. And then I am going to go ahead and take the group, we're calling it group hug here on the server, but I'm going to take the group heal because I don't ever want it to be, like, I don't want to do cleanse. Because I want the extra hit points benefits. So if I take cleanse, you'll see it gets rid of the health for me. And so I need that. I need that. And if I can help other people too while we're running a big group event, I would like to be able to do that. So I am going to take that specialization. Whoa, it makes a cool noise. I took Mega Jump, but I didn't. So last time I took a specialization, Mega Jump Drill up, and I break a lot of blocks doing that. So then my inventory gets completely full, like jacked up real quick. So I don't want to do that until maybe the backpack has like junk filters or something. So I'm going to leave the specialization off for now. And the additional benefit is if I put this on, I can't use jump in the overworld, but now I should be able to because we're not specializing this one yet. I did take dash and I did upgrade dash to level 2. It's not great. I was pretty surprised to see the level of blocks that you dash. It felt like a little bit higher before, or maybe that just maybe it was my impression. So the dash mostly is just, the reason why we had to do this right now is because I used dash to get me up off the ground with my elytra because we don't have rockets on the server. So I went ahead and put another upgrade into it just to start making my way there. And then I did reinvest in Ghost Walk. I was really excited because that is double from what it was before. It was only 2 seconds before. Now you'll see it's still only a little upgrade to the next level, so I only put one into this. So I figure this time I'll be able to try. And I made note. It's keybind V. So I will try it. See, maybe it can get me like an extra few seconds to break a spawner if I hear something spawn. So I don't get, like, if they attack me while I'm breaking the spawner, then I have to restart breaking a spawner. So that's what I'm thinking, the instance I'll use it, and or if I just really quick, like I'm running out of time in a vault, I don't want to fight anything, but I see chests on the way out that I want to grab, I'm thinking maybe then too. And then Vein Miner I invested in again at the same level, and I didn't select the specialty yet just because I want the extra blocks. Like this part, the void, is what I had originally the specialization for. It didn't really help very much because I'm not mining a lot of non-vault blocks because I'm mostly just mining the vault rock around the vault ores now. So it wasn't really helpful, and it minimizes what you can get. So currently with just straight up Vein Miner you can break 4. That's going to help me a lot more for farming. And then I did invest in Stonefell. So I went 2 points into it. I'm going to try it because I can't MLG for poop. I can't. I've tried so many times. It's like 50-50. So this might help the other way. So currently 1 second, cooldown 6 seconds, and it only costs 4 mana. So it's not going to break the bank. The other thing I tried specifically to avoid, so I avoided tank because it says mana per second, so 2 mana per second. If I accidentally activate one of the ones that's like draining your mana, I have problems because then I panic and don't get it shut off. So I did this in 1 vault, exactly 1 vault. And it drained me in the first like 2 minutes of the vault from full mana to nothing because I couldn't figure out like how to turn it off. All you do is hit the button again, but I couldn't figure that out at the time. And so for that vault run, I was low on mana the entire time. So I'm intentionally going to avoid things like tank. And then I think the other one was Rampage, 2 mana per second. I don't think there's very many of those, but they're not friendly to me. So yeah, I think it's just the tank and the rampage. I probably won't put any points into those until very late in the game, and again, until I have a specialized mouse that has a bunch of programmable key numbers or keypads. But the reason why we have 5 unspent skill points left is because they increased haste so much. It was only 1 before to get level 1. And now it's 3, but I really, really want this. And I think I almost need it to make sure that because I'm somebody who likes to break the spawners so that I have enough time to work in an area without like generating mobs after mobs after mobs after mobs. So I am definitely committing to this, but that was rough because that is a lot of points this early. And then I did want to learn speed too, because the other players on the server who have this say it really helps them a lot to cover more rooms in a specific vault so that you can meet your objectives better. So things like Monolith and the obelisks where you're searching for like visual markers. I have a hard time completing those vaults, and even scavenger vaults. I'm having a hard time because I can't find the things I need. Like if I need a living chest, I can't get to a room where I see them. So I think I'm gonna learn this one too. And then that puts us back to where we have no more unspent skill points. Yay! I'm hopefully gonna make the most of this. So now I'm gonna get back to work. And the whole reason why we had to do that is so I could dash and get up on top of these mushrooms to finish taking these down. Like, I could have just, you know, thrown 1 point at dash so that I could have done that, but I figured I should invest some time and actually get... Ow. Okay. Yeah, see, now I'm out of practice. We're gonna have to practice tearing down the mushrooms again. But I will be back with more updates. It is just not my day to be productive. I am just barely gotten started again on this, and we have a storm going on right now. So I'm gonna drop this stuff in my backpack and hope that I can make it to my gear in time to get this. Oh my god, this is amazing. I didn't think we'd be getting a storm so soon. Oh god, I hope this works. I have never done this before in Minecraft. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe I don't get it as close to the next one. Oh. Hello, buddy. Did that not work? Or are we already out of the storm? Oh my gosh. Oh, come on. I want to get one more so that we can breed them. Maybe we can breed them like normal. I think the storm's already, like the thunderstorm's already ended. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I got that done. Okay, so we're going to have to make sure he stays healthy. I'm going to run back and get some wheat from storage and see if I can breed them. And we'll be right back. Hi, buddies. You want some treats? Please, please. Ah, it's a regular one. Okay, I'm going to also, I'm surprised that this didn't help heal him. That's concerning. Oh dear. Everywhere I see around here is dangerous for you, buddy. I'm gonna get some fences and a potion, and I'm gonna start I'm gonna start you a little fam bam area. So but then I'm also gonna get back to work too. And welcome back. Despite all the distractions, we've got some work done. I'm very proud to announce that I appear to be winning this battle against the fungus with one notable exception. I saved the biggest, tallest mushroom. Now, I don't know if it was 100% the tallest, or maybe it was just that it was like the tallest one that was on the highest part of the ground. But the big boy, I figured I would take down with you while I talk a little bit. Oh, talk about anti what's the word? Anti. That was not very. It wasn't good. I feel like Porky Pig not being able to finish my sentences. Anyway, holy cow. So my next plan from here is to return to the project that I was doing at the Nether portal the Nether portal room for the end portal. And I'm not going to do anything in the hallway in the nether. I know that's where I died to the piglin. That's like actually the dangerous area. But there was somebody else on the server who had mentioned they might like the idea of kind of organizing the hub. So we're only going to see what I get done inside the actual portal room. And I will hopefully be able to get that project and then a little bit of a storage area prepped, because all of that is mushroom. All of that is mushroom blocks, and an excessive amount of them at this point. So we're gonna find some fun stuff to do with all of these mushrooms. Hopefully some builds, and or if great food source. If my fellow Void Hunters want to use them, we have mushrooms for days. Mushrooms for days. Woo! And there's the last one. All done. And welcome back for one more update, y'all. I 100% bit off more than I could chew. Again, as always, I don't know what it is with this game. I underestimate how long a project like this will take. But let's go ahead and look at it. And I'm really excited because I found a new type of block. It is called Entwine Pillar, Chiseled Entwine, and Entwine blocks. So this is like the base block of it. And you make it with ender pearls and iron. And I was like, oh, that's so perfect. We can keep not only the color scheme of the ender going, but also the fact that I'm using end blocks. I'm calling them end blocks, even though they don't actually originate in the end, but the eyes of ender is one of the base materials for it. So we've got a matching set of pillars on both ends. So as I mentioned before, players can come from both the nether and from waystones if they have it activated, and just like walk straight in and go up and in. Boop. Now a couple things that I'm not certain on, but don't really have a better idea for. I wanted to leave the center as like not connected, so I didn't take these posts all the way up. I don't know if that it kind of feels weird, but when you're just in here moving around, it doesn't like it doesn't look super weird. It's one of those things with Minecraft. You don't need gravity blocks. Yay. So I'm not sure entirely. Plus it obscures the line of sight between the two edges, the two side platforms. But it felt really empty when I didn't have anything in the center. So I'm still gonna play with that. Now, I also haven't looked at the light level, which I just realized. Yes. Dang it. All right. Well, we're going to not be able to leave it as moody as I was hoping for, because that, wait. Okay, hold on. I was told that we are in the 118 has the lighting update. So anything that's not 0 will be spawn proof. Yes. Okay. Excellent. I'm glad I remembered that. So a couple of different things. The end portal, or sorry, that's the end portal. The nether portal and the end portal both produce their own light. And then what I have on the back of these pillars that's making them glow are the fairy lights. Not necessarily, like, I could use torches back here and the pillars would hide the, like, the particles and everything. But I figured since I made them for the build, I might as well use them. My intention was to use them on, like, stuff like this. But when I put them here, they are actually noticeable. And I think it's because they're a light block, so it's like, you know, you can, it's not like it's can hide up there. It's very obvious. It's very obvious that it's there. So just because the portal emits light on its own, and I wanted the pillars to glow, I left off as much of the other lights as I could. Like, I didn't put a bunch of lights in here because I really just wanted the whole like area to pop. So I think with that though, that's it. That's all I got. That's like, I'm out of time plus and then some, because I've taken a whole nother day to this. So I'm going to leave off here. Unfortunately, I did not get to do as much this week as I want to. I want to play all day and do all the things. But I gotta draw the line somewhere and be productive. So we'll catch you next week for episode 6.